Good morning, everyone. How are you today? It's Wednesday, so it's Wednesday Tarot Wisdom. And today I'm going to read from This Might Hurt. This Might Hurt. Oh my goodness. I had the windows open this morning. It was the first morning that I really should have closed them, because it was a little bit chilly in here. I don't turn the heat on until, I try not to turn the heat on until, not Thanksgiving, Halloween. But usually I make it until the middle of October. Anyway, I was up early because Mr. Honey had to go to work early this morning. So I've been up since, I don't know, 4 o'clock or so. And I was sitting here drinking my coffee, and I can hear the rooster that lives maybe a block away from here just crowing up a storm this morning. And it just makes me smile because, although I do live in this like small rural town, it's a town. So anyway, Mr. Rooster was happy this morning. Mr. Buddy still isn't awake. He's still sleeping back there. He hasn't, he's been kind of curled up on his bed saying, nope, not ready yet. So, all right, let's see what we've got going on here. Ooh, okay. Well, good start. We have the Empress. I think we've had this card recently. We've either had it together or I've had it in my own readings. But yeah, we've been in a mode of nurturing and creating, and maybe being out, being out in nature. I know for myself, like, I'm really trying to get those last porch days in before it starts getting really cold and it's, not comfortable to be out there. I think the Empress is also someone who just relishes life and is really like enjoying her experiences. And then we've got the Fool, and so we've got, some new experiences here. Can you guys see that? There you go. We have the Fool. We've got new experiences, and honestly, kind of maybe some things to look out for. So I feel like the Empress and the Fool are both very sort of innocent characters in the tarot, and Kona blend, yummy. I digress. Yeah, so the Empress and the Fool are both really kind of more innocent characters in the tarot, and so perhaps maybe we've just been sort of going about our enjoyment of life with kind of like, this abandon, this freedom of the moment, enjoying the moment. And that is okay. It's really, whoops, what have we got here? It's okay to go ahead and do that. But we need to be careful. And the danger of the Fool card is always that we're going into places unknown, and that we may be setting ourselves up for a fall. And perhaps some of that's happened with us. I'm pretty sure we had this same card last week. I'll have to go back and look. But the Seven of Swords. So have we been taking time away from things that we should have been paying attention to? Or is there a So, like, have we been calling off of work? Like, have we been taking something, time that's kind of not ours, you know? Like, have we been using all this time recklessly and not attending to the tasks? And so we've been kind of like that thief, right? Who takes that time that could have been spent maybe more wisely elsewhere. All right, let's see more where we're at now. Okay. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that because of this, possibly, taking time away from, kind of stealing time, I guess, really, we have had to make some tough decisions about, we're now caught in a place where we've got to make some tough decisions about leaving this place. And honestly, like, on a really simple level, here's where I'm at in my life with this. So, like I said, I've been trying to take every last minute of porch time that I can get. And yesterday was a perfect example of this, because, to be honest, I have not cleaned the Hacienda Pequeña here, like really cleaned, like, dusted the corners, the cobwebs, dusted the furniture in the living room. It's been almost a month, so probably a good thing you can't see many of the surfaces, because we could probably write our names in them. Now, because of my vision, I can't either, so there you go. But, I've kind of stolen time because I've been sitting on the porch enjoying the outdoors, or, walking outside, because I know that I'm not going to be able to do that very, very much longer. But I'm kind of in a place now where I'm sort of having to move away from what I want to do, what has really given me happiness and pleasure to kind of moving to that higher ground and realizing, all right, like, you really need to come inside and do some work in here too. Some balance is necessary. So I don't know, like, can you relate to that in your life? With something else that's going on in your life, maybe? And then here's the thing. We have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is the great teacher. It's not necessarily about religion, but life. The teacher of life lessons. So what are we learning from this lesson? And here then we have the Queen of Wands. And what the Queen of Wands is for me is, Wands is all about passion, and our passion, our creative pursuits, but what drives us. And so the Queen, though, is someone who has herself together in that regard. So she nurtures that within herself, but she's not going overboard. She's not the knight or the page. She's the queen. She's got it together. And so, perhaps the lesson that we learn is to balance, to balance these things together, and to kind of balance what we're passionate about with the practicality of real life, and to know that spending time all on one pursuit or all on another pursuit is not the middle path. If you watched my is not walking the middle path. If you watched my Monday morning Zen video, yeah, we need some balance. So let's see what we get for action cards here. Well, I just love how cards speak. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. And I love how in this deck the knights are on motorcycles. But in the Waite-Smith deck, that knight, I think it's the only horse that is not moving. He's at a standstill and he's looking right at that pentacle. So he's, and actually this motorcycle is not moving. He's stopped and he's looking at the pentacle. He's looking at what's in front of him to do. What does he need to do to manage the world around him, his life, his home and his family. And, so what are the practicalities of what needs to be done next? So taking it step by step. And I always think the pentacles are sort of, especially in the beginning of the suit, they're balanced. They are balanced in their, of course, earth-based suit. And then I think if we can do this, if we can pursue and really take stock of just, what's in front of us to do. Do we have a to-do list? Or, on a very practical level, are we getting the things done daily that we need to get done? And if we can do that, then I think, look, we're going to be sitting pretty. We're going to be victorious. We're going to be, this is all about recognition from other people, and perhaps that's so in your particular world. And in my world, I think it's more, for me, it's more like self-recognition. So when my house is clean, I feel good, I feel good sitting out on my porch, knitting and, listening to a podcast or my audiobook. But I really, when I walk inside, I think, oh, Jilly, why have you not been, why have you not dusted in 3 weeks? So yeah, like on a really practical level, that's what it is for me anyway. I really hope that I've said something that makes you think about it a little bit. And yeah, to seek balance. Excuse me. Yeah, to seek that balance, and maybe even this is not so much. Maybe it isn't so much recognition of other people, but it can also be like for me, it's about recognizing myself, or giving myself an atta girl. Maybe that's what we need to do too. Just like give each other. Give yourself, recognition for just staying the path and doing what's in front of you to do. So I hope this has helped you. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so very much for watching. And until we see each other the next time, take care and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.